and good morning. Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Thursday, April 20th. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Hope your day is getting off to a great start here on the 20th day of April. I do want to say we have a fun show. So this first segment that we have for you is from reporter Chris Yow. He takes us to an award-winning Grecian family-style restaurant in Spring Hill, Tennessee, and it is sure to leave you salivating by the end of it. And I bet you're going to be traveling there soon to try all the items on the menu. After that, we talk about Earth Day 2023. So there is an event happening at Centennial Park in Nashville that will kick off at 11 o'clock on Saturday. Well, this morning we have the president of the Centennial Park Conservancy to tell us all about this Earth Day event and what you can expect when you go out and why they are hosting it this year. And then after that, we hear from one of the vendors that will be there at the Earth Day event. We're talking with the CEO of the Tennessee Environmental Council. Now, let me tell you, their work goes through all year long, and they have some great suggestions on how we can continue to help be loving and friendly to the earth after Earth Day 2023. That's what we have in store for you today. But first, let's get a check of those headlines. Here's a look at one of the pictures from Tuesday's movement to call for stricter gun laws. Thousands of people, including families from the Covenant School shooting, created a 3-mile human chain on Tuesday in Nashville from Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital to the state capitol. Do the right thing are the words participants chanted at the event organized by Voices for a Safer Tennessee. Read more about the organization and that 3-mile human chain by going to mainstreetnashville.com. Well, absolutely. I want this expletive in jail. Words from a father that caught this guy that you see, 41-year-old Brian E. Nicholas, looking over a bathroom stall divider to watch the father's 7-year-old son urinate. This took place at the Sudden Service at 2601 Highway 49 in Pleasant View. Nicholas was released from the Cheatham County Jail on a $50,000 bond. He's scheduled to appear in the Cheatham County General Sessions Court on May 24th. You can read more about what happened by visiting CheathamCountyExchange.com. The Clarksville-Montgomery County Board of Education is scheduled to vote on the 2023 application for American Classical Academy Montgomery during its formal meeting scheduled for Tuesday, April 25th. However, their charter school review committee selected by the school board has suggested they deny the application. So what does this mean for a charter school in the school district? Read more along with the opposition by going to reporter Sherry Reeves' article at mainstreetclarksville.com. So there's been word that there could be rain in the future for us this weekend. Let's check in with those over at Tennessee Valley Weather to see what is to come. Here's more.
Hey folks, Ben Luna here with you in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, wishing you a happy Thursday as you check out your local forecast. Off the top today, the National Weather Service in Nashville has issued a fire weather warning for all counties in the mid-state effective through this evening. The reason being, it's going to be easy for stuff that's burning outside to get out of control because of strong winds today. We'll have a good south breeze between 10, maybe upwards of 20 at times, and low dew points. That low dew point indicates some really dry air in the local atmosphere. But the good news, that's not going to last long. As we head through today, notice clouds will start to increase across the area. And I think actually by this evening, a few folks across portions of Middle Tennessee could see a few spotty showers work in. However, it will be in the early morning hours of Friday that more moisture starts to work into the region west to east. And then as the day progresses tomorrow, we'll eventually see a cold front that's going to work through the area, providing us with showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two, and then much cooler weather as we look ahead to the coming weekend. Here's your 7-day forecast. Notice temperatures well into the low 80s this afternoon, low 70s here for tomorrow with rain in the area, especially Friday night and into early Saturday. And then cool for the coming weekend, 64 Saturday afternoon as we dry out. Upper 50s in most spots here for your Sunday morning, and I can't rule it out. A few folks across the area, especially on the Cumberland Plateau, could be looking at a frost here to start both Sunday and Monday mornings. Temperatures will start to rebound a smidge as we head through next week, returning to the mid-60s by Tuesday. That's your forecast. Have a great day.
Tennessee Valley Weather was brought to you by Fred's Flooring. The Main Street Awards voting in Rutherford County is happening now. Don't forget to go vote for Fred's Flooring. Go check out their products at 490 St. Andrews Drive, Suite 105 in Murfreesboro, or give them a call at 615-645-3565.
Thank you, guys. Well, I always say I wish we had smell-o-vision so we could get all the smells when we visit phenomenal restaurants throughout Middle Tennessee. Well, we're going to wish that this morning because reporter Chris Yow takes us to a Grecian family-style restaurant in Spring Hill. He has more from this wonderful location for us this morning.
Next month, Frank and Sausage Orgalos will celebrate the 8th anniversary of the purchase of Grecian Family Restaurant, and soon their bakery will celebrate 5 years in business. The Mainstay Eatery in Spring Hill has weathered a lot of storms, but there are no regrets from the couple.
Why do you buy a Grecian?
I thought it was a good opportunity. I've been in the restaurant business for many, many years. So it was a nice area. I liked the spot, and I seemed to like everybody that was here at the time, so we gave it a shot. I'm tired, but I still love the spot, and I love the people a whole lot more. And, you know, I like helping them. I like supporting them and being part of the community. But you have to be there, though. It can't be just about the business. You got to give and help the community. And that's what we're a part of. Wherever we can get ourselves to help something or somebody, we're going to be there for them.
Sometimes people say that we use the restaurant to do our work, you know, that our work is not a restaurant, actually. It's what we do afterwards, you know, all the fundraiser, the helping, the supporting of all the people that we can. I mean, obviously, we're not able to help everybody 100%, but we do as much as we can for all of them.
Frank underwent triple bypass surgery just over 2 months ago, and the community really stepped up to help him in his time of need.
Oh, that was nice, and I really, really appreciate it because, you know, I didn't expect it in that form, you know, but it was great. You know, that's why I love the community, I love the people. That's why, you know, I've been helping them for years. I'm going to continue helping them. That's what the community is. One person helping another. So as long as we're here, we're always going to be doing that. We're always going to be where we need to be. You know, if not helping a sick person with a spirit night, is helping an event with the school who needs to raise money for something where we can help. And we're going to do that.
Well, we just did the well.
We just did the well the other day. So wherever the help is needed, I mean, there's always help needed somewhere. So if we can help, we're going to help.
But we were so, I don't know the word, like we were like blow our minds from all the cards that we receive at home, like every day, 10, 20 cards of supporting, get well, wishes, phone calls, text messages. People, they were give us money for the expenses. They did a fundraiser here with Bill Wills, that he's the singer. I mean, so many things. I don't know how to say thank you and how we appreciate everything people did for us. We never think that, you know, we are always in the other side, helping them. We never thought that, you know, people are going to actually, you know, come together as a community and help us.
If you want to make a trip down to Spring Hill and try out some of the delicious food, there are a lot of options, not just Greek food.
No, it's not. It's not just Greek food. We try to put in a little bit to make everybody happy, from breakfast, lunch and dinner, a little bit of variety for everybody, for all different tastes, all different flavors. If somebody wants a sandwich, or somebody wants a meatball sub, or on the other hand, somebody wants a pasta dinner or a pizza. So we try to put a little bit of something for everybody in there, and that's the reason why we have a 14-page menu too. But also to be reasonably priced.
Don't forget the dessert.
Yeah. Also try to be reasonably priced. You know, it's not where we're not a sky-high overpriced restaurant. It's moderately priced, where it can
Family.
fit family budgets. And, that's how we carry family specials, family meals to help the working class as well,
So now, do you want to go back in the kitchen and get you an omelette? Okay, let's go.
All right, so what are we eating here?
3 eggs, fresh eggs, spinach and feta omelette. One of our signature omelettes.
Of course, the feta.
Yes, the feta
Well,
and the spinach,
Yeah, I mean that is a staple of Greek food, right?
Yes, yes.
I mean,
We make a lot of things with spinach and feta.
well, and that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about, because the spinach, the spanakopita,
Spanakopita.
one of my favorite things that you guys have.
Yes.
So
yes.
if you want spinach, this is the place to get it. All right, let's see here. It's just an omelet, but it's got the spinach, it's got feta.
It's good.
The feta makes it.
Yes, yes.
You don't need
Nothing else.
anything else.
No, nothing else.
That's phenomenal.
And also our omelets, they come with, like 2 sides. You can have let's say home fries and toast. You can have fresh fruit and toast. You can have French fruit and sliced tomatoes, whatever you like. So it's more healthy, let's say.
This is healthy, but if you want biscuits and gravy, this is also the place to be. Just trust me.
Yes. But,
There's no better place in Spring Hill to get a biscuit and gravy than right here.
yes. Yes.
Guaranteed. So come on down to Grecian Family Restaurant and Bakery. They're located on Wall Street here in Spring Hill, which is
2003.
we're just on this side of Regions Bank. If you're on Highway 31 or Main Street and you find Regions Bank, directly behind it, come see Frank and Sasa. It's going to blow your mind, I promise. Again, this has been Behind the Apron on Mornings on Main Street. We'll see you next time.
Chris, thanks. I've been checking out their menu and would love to try a few things, actually, the entire menu, but I do love grape leaves. And of course, the calamari sounds good and some of their sandwiches. I could continue going on, but we have to finish out the rest of the show. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. When we come back, we're talking about Earth Day 2023 and a big event happening in Nashville this weekend. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
For 50 years, Earth Day has been celebrated in a way to bring awareness to the health of the environment, because our environment is ever changing and we need to always be reminded to be friendly to it. So events are going to be taking place. One event is an Earth Day event at Centennial Park in Nashville, a great location. This morning, we're talking with John Tumminello, the president of the Centennial Park Conservancy. John, first off, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You know, it's going to be a great time. What can people expect on Saturday?
There is just so much for everyone. It goes between education and entertaining and having things for the little ones. This year, something we're doing brand new is an Earth Talks tent. And we're going to have speakers from the entire day, from 11 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m., talking about various topics, everything from recycling and sustainable cooking, and even talking about beekeeping. We have over 100,000 bees in Centennial Park. There's a full slate of music. There's about 75 exhibitors and companies that all, have sustainable practices from all over Nashville, and children's activities. And one of the most exciting parts, we give away free trees. Nashville Tree Foundation, in partnership with Amazon, Starting first come, first served. When the event opens at 11 a.m., we're giving away 500 free trees. So an entire day of education, activity, awareness, and celebration.
You know, when I did read 500 trees, I was like, they're going to go through those trees in no time because I know
popular.
Yes, they are. Share with us how many years you guys have been putting on this event. Is this something you've done for a while?
Yeah, we just took it over in terms of managing it in 2020. And obviously that year, the event didn't take place. We went virtual. Before, Public Works was involved and several other organizations, Nashville Parks Foundation. And we do it in partnership with Metro Parks. And this year we brought Urban Green Lab in. They're obviously experts on sustainability. And one of the things that we started when we took over producing the event was we wanted to make sure that proceeds go for lasting environmental change. So we use all proceeds from the event and we plant trees and we clean up waterways and we care for bees. And so we plant trees in public spaces all across Nashville with proceeds from the event.
Oh, that is wonderful. And let's talk about the cleanup work that you guys do when that money goes to cleanup. How bad is it sometimes? Because I don't think people truly realize the litter problem that we continue to have, no matter how many signs we put out, no matter how many times we ask to clean up after yourselves or to make sure you're picking up trash. How bad do you see it?
Yeah, it's something that's an ongoing challenge, and it's a matter of having the proper trash receptacles and having recycling receptacles and where you can do composting. When we've done waterway cleanups, Cumberland River Compact, they're the experts there. So they've done the cleanups in the waterways, but obviously maintaining any public space, the maintenance and the cleanup and making sure it's well cared for and looks beautiful, is an ongoing task.
Well, we appreciate you putting on this event. How many people are you expecting?
Usually it's anywhere 5,000 to 10,000 people, depending on the day. If the weather is perfectly beautiful, you might get 10,000 people. If it's raining, less people come out, but they go through all throughout the day. We're doing even yoga in the morning. So at 11 a.m. it kicks off with yoga, followed by, a slate full of music. So it's in the bandshell area of Centennial Park. So sort of, off to the side of the Great Lawn. It's a perfect area for an event. And, you go in and visit the Parthenon and take a nice stroll through the park in addition to experiencing the event.
Something tells me you're going to have maybe an extra big crowd this year because you have the rock and roll marathon this morning in the morning. So I tell you that yoga will be good for all the runners once they're done.
Exactly.
So again, Earth Day 2023 happening at Centennial Park in Nashville from 11 in the morning to 6 in the evening. Anything else that we need to know before we come out to enjoy the vendors, the food, the trees, and all of the exhibits and information that we're going to get from the park?
Just that it's family friendly, people of all ages. Bring your dog, bring your children, bring grandma. We try to put on all our events free and family friendly. So, it's a great thing that the entire family can experience together. And our Kidsville program is planning lots of children's activities.
I love it. John, last question before I let you leave us. Anything else that we can expect in the coming months? And where can we track all of your events that you have there at the park?
Sure. Second part of the question, conservancyonline.com is our website. That's the best place to do it. Sign up for our email newsletter, follow us on socials. But our Musicians Corner program is coming back for its 13th year. The lineup is being announced this week. That starts on May the 19th. We are doing 5 weeks of events in May and June, including a special event with the Nashville Symphony that we do every year and a special 3-day Memorial Day weekend celebration. So you can also visit musicianscorner.com and see that full lineup of artists.
Well, I'm going to be reaching out to you again in a few days to get another interview scheduled for all of that's happening in May and June. So just know that now. Thanks, John.
Thank you very much for having me. See you on Saturday.
You too. Have a great day. All right, stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this.
You can't see the sights without the sounds. From the crack of the bat to the roar of the crowd and everything in between, discover what Hit City has to offer. Spend your nights cheering on the Nashville Sounds at First Horizon Park with giveaways, fireworks shows, theme weekends, and more. Single game tickets are on sale now. Visit NashvilleSounds.com to claim your seat today.
Who wouldn't love a stuffed booster? I know I sure would, or any sort of sound swag, all of which can be found at Nashville Sounds Pro Shop. The Nashville Sounds and Main Street Media Television would love to invite you out to Sunday Family Fun Day, each Sunday home game. You can also register to win free tickets by going to your favorite Main Street Media website. Register to win, and then we'll see you here at the ballpark. Welcome back. We just learned all about what you can expect by going out to Earth Day 2023 at Centennial Park on Saturday. One of the vendors and exhibitors that will be on hand this year, you have the Tennessee Environmental Council. This morning to talk to us about the work that they do all year round, we have the CEO, Jeffrey Barrie, with us. Jeffrey, first off, thanks for giving us your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity to spread the good word of taking care of the environment.
100%. You know, we have to be friendly and loving to our environment because, again, this is the earth that we live on. Tell us, how can we help you, first off, do the work that you do?
Well, you know what we do all day, every day. We have a staff of about 15 people, full-time, part-time, and lots of interns, board members, volunteers. And we're here to figure out how we can get more people involved in the day-to-day activities to help our environment. So we've created a program to help people learn how to plant a pollinator garden in their yard, which helps our pollinator insects, how to plant a tree, and we encourage people to do that. We have a tree planting event, how to recycle properly and expand the recycling we do at home, and compost in our yards. Those are some of the hands-on things that people can do every day, and we just figure out ways to make it easy and enjoyable for people to get involved in those processes.
Now, the Tennessee Environmental Council, you guys have been around for 49 years. What work have you done in that span of time? Because that's a long time to be around.
Yeah, well, we've done a lot. And of course, I've been more or less with the organization since the year 2000, so 23, almost half of those years. But I've been CEO for 4 and on staff for almost 10 years. So I've seen a glimpse of that. But we've been involved in efforts to reduce air pollution from coal-fired power plants, to protect the Great Smokies, protect many of the natural areas in Tennessee that are beautiful and important to people in Tennessee, but also advancing the day-to-day practices that are essential to taking care of our planet, such as recycling and composting, like I said. So in the past 10 years in particular, I can speak most to what we've done in the past 10 years. And one of the things we're most proud of is our Tennessee Tree Day event, which we organize every year. We've done our 9th annual in March, just last month, where last month we had over 8,000 planting locations in Tennessee, tree planting locations on private properties. We had 20,000 volunteers involved in that process, and we planted over 100,000 native trees across Tennessee. So it's one of our bigger efforts. We're really proud of that, and we're going to do our 10th annual in 1 year.
That's incredible. I cannot wait to catch up with you then in a year when you do that 10th annual. How can we, like, say, in our communities, how can we, get involved with the work that you do? Do we need to reach out to you directly, or do you coordinate with local communities?
We do both of that. And I would always encourage people to visit our website, because we have at the top of our website, our current most up-to-date opportunities are there. And also a bunch of buttons where you can learn to compost, plant pollinator habitat, plant a tree. It's getting past tree plantings. It's right there. Google Tennessee Environmental Council, and it'll take you right to us. But we make it easy through as the website is our gateway.
Okay. Very nice. I love that. And you were saying you have some items with you that you can kind of share a little bit more with us.
I do. And so one thing I wanted to do is present sort of like an Earth Day challenge, because Earth Day is Saturday. We will be out there at Centennial Park, and many of our board members will be staffing that booth. So we look forward to meeting people there. We also have a project in East Nashville and also down in Murfreesboro. So we'll be covering several locations on Earth Day. But there are a couple Earth Day challenges I want to offer. And one is to plant a pollinator garden. And you can get this on our website. It's a seed packet of native wildflower seeds, 20 species of wildflowers in this packet. And you can get this on our website for a $10 donation. And this allows you to plant a 20 square foot garden at your home. So that's one thing you can do right now this month. Pardon me while the cement truck goes by. And the second challenge I have is to go through your house, look in your closet, your attic, your shed, your garage, and find things you no longer need,
Okay.
and declutter a little bit, purge some of those items, and then learn how to recycle those items. So, and we have those resources on how to recycle all sorts of items on our website as well. So those are 2 challenges: plant a pollinator garden and purge and recycle some items from your house.
I like it. And you guys will be there all day on Saturday from 11 to 6?
We'll be there all day, yes, for sure.
I do have another question for you. And I live in Clarksville, so it's one of the fastest growing cities in our state. And I am forever always seeing trees being cut down to make for more subdivisions and neighborhoods. And sometimes I'm like, okay, that's taking so much away. What do you think when you see that? Because again, I know, we are ever growing.
So there are a number of policies that can be implemented to encourage cities to leave more trees standing, encourage developers to leave more trees when they are developing new property, leave the trees standing and work around them. There are ways to do that. So we advocate for those policies as well across Tennessee. But get out there and plant. I mean, that is the thing we can do. We have control over that. Most of us have a property, a home, where you can turn grass into a habitat. Lawns are basically low-grade habitats. There's not much that can live in them. But when you plant those pollinator seeds, we show you how to do that on our website. You clear out the sod, remove the weeds, plant, put some topsoil down, spread some seeds, and then nature takes care of the rest.
Jeffrey, thank you so much. Is there anything I haven't asked you that you feel like you would like to share that we need to know before Saturday?
Yeah. Well, again, plant the pollinator garden and get out. I also encourage people to visit the refill stores, because we offer these glass, 100% recycled glass bottles that are made by a company in Hendersonville. There are all sorts of solutions at hand around us every day. But refilling things, I've eliminated a lot of plastics, from shampoo to my dishwash soap to my laundry detergent. And I now go to the refill stores. There's Good Fill, there's Sage Refill Market in Middle Tennessee. They're also online. It feels so much better to refill a glass bottle every time and not have any plastic waste as a result. And it's actually saved me money as well. So the solutions are within reach, and I encourage people to visit our website and to get involved in any of the things we talked about here today.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey. And you'll be out there Saturday?
Yes, I'll be out there in the afternoon. I'll be at Stratford STEM planting pollinator habitats with 120 volunteers in the morning, then shooting down to Murfreesboro for an Earth Day event there with Middle Tennessee Electric, one of our great partners, and then back to Centennial Park. So I look forward to meeting people then.
Fantastic. Thank you for all that you do. Again, CEO Jeffrey Barrie of the Tennessee Environmental Council. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Stephanie, and thank you to Main Street News.
Thank you. All right, stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We're not done yet. We'll be right back.
There's a lot to consider when it comes to choosing a Medicare plan. That's where Health Markets Insurance Agency can help. Independent licensed insurance agents who work with Health Markets can answer your questions about the different parts of Medicare, when you can enroll, benefits, costs, and more. Speak to a local licensed insurance agent today to get started on your Medicare journey.
Thank you guys again so much for joining us on this Thursday morning. We hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day and start making the list of things to do this weekend, because I tell you, there is so much going on. Tomorrow, we have a couple other events happening in Middle Tennessee. We'll see you then.